Boy, I ain't never seen these many backstabbers in my lifetime.
What?
I think Trump is going down.
I say just about anything.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to see me today. Y'all heard that right. Man, I am so angry at these people. I'm talking about the people, y'all, that was supposed to be on Trump's side, that was supposed to be defending him. And we got 3 people copping out, doing plea deals. Jenna Ellis, Sidney Powell, and Kenneth, what's his name, Chesbro. They're afraid, y'all. That's the only thing I can think of. They're afraid they're going to get found guilty. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me tell you. I got new teeth in my mouth. See? Cheese. So if I talk funny, you know why, okay? I can't help it, all right? Got these new teeth. They feel okay, but I'm not used to them being in my mouth, all right? So if I talk funny, you see me spitting or something like that, hey, that's my tissue reader. I'll get used to them sooner or later. But y'all, they're running scared. They're afraid. But I want to know, though, would you do the same thing? Okay. Would you do the same thing? Would you do a plea deal to keep from going to jail because you don't want to be in jail ever in your lifetime? Never, ever. You've never been to jail. You never even been around people who's even been to jail. Some of y'all, been doing crimes, Do you actually would turn your back on someone? I don't know what to call it. I don't. But they're going to use it. I'm going to show y'all some videos. It's going to piss you off real bad because it pissed me off. Because I can see it happening. I can. Okay? I'm going to pull up this first video. Jenna Ellis took her little old self to court, crying, pleading, made a deal. Okay. Just left Trump out and to be prosecuted, persecuted, whatever you want to call it. Listen to her right here. Listen. Oh, I can barely watch. Listen.
In the wake of the 2020 presidential election, I believed that challenging the results on behalf of President Trump should be pursued in a just and legal way. I endeavored to represent my client to the best of my ability. I relied on others, including lawyers with many more years of experience than I, to provide me with true and reliable information, especially since my role involved speaking to the media and to legislators in various states. What I did not do, but should have done, Your Honor, was to make sure that the facts the other lawyers alleged to be true were in fact true. In the frenetic pace of attempting to raise challenges to the election in several states, including Georgia, I failed to do my due diligence. I believe in and I value election integrity. If I knew then what I know now, I would have declined to represent Donald Trump in these post-election challenges. I look back on this whole experience with deep remorse. For those failures of mine, Your Honor, I have taken responsibility already before the Colorado bar who censured me, and I now take responsibility before this court and apologize to the people of Georgia.
Begging, pleading, have mercy on me. Have mercy on me, Lord. Court, Fannie Willis, have mercy. Georgia court, have mercy on me. Have mercy. I bet she don't say that to the Lord above. I bet she don't. Have mercy. Backstabber. If she had known what she know now. I did not do my research, Your Honor. Okay. I was following the in crowd. I was following them. Okay. I didn't do my research, and I am so sorry. I'm begging you to have mercy on my soul. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to be with the criminals. I don't want to be somebody's sex toy in jail. Please, 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 Your Honor, please. She ain't the only one. How many of y'all remember Sidney Powell? Release the Kraken. I'm about to release this Kraken on y'all, okay? We got proof that they was trying to steal the election. We got proof. I'm about to release that Kraken. I'm going to release it. Listen what she said. Listen, y'all. Piss me off. Listen.
I'm going to release the Kraken.
Well, good, because this is an extraordinary and such a dangerous moment in our history.
You remember Sidney Powell, right? The Trump lawyer who talked a big game. She was going to release the Kraken, prove that a voting equipment manufacturer was part of an international conspiracy involving Cuba and Venezuela. Trump eventually dropped Powell for being too embarrassing for his legal team, a legal team that included this guy. So it's perhaps not surprising that Dominion Voting Systems released $1.3 billion worth of defamation suit Kraken against Powell. Ouch. Now, Sidney Powell's lawyers are asking to have that case dismissed. They've argued that, quote, no reasonable person would believe her conspiracies about the election were truly statements of fact. Donald Trump believed them. Just yesterday, the former president was still pushing the big lie that he won the election. I guess that means the former president's former lawyer is saying he is not a reasonable person.
Now, do you think she's doing this because Trump dropped her from his team? Do you think so? Maybe Trump realized this woman is crazy. Somebody releasing the Kraken. Okay, I don't know. But she was dropped from his team. So now, even after she was dropped, she still was claiming there was election, you know what. You know, you can't barely even say the name. They don't even want you to say the name on YouTube. But she has changed her mind. Because she's been given a plea deal, y'all. Plea deal. They're going to use that against Trump. A plea deal. Listen to her.
How do you plead to the 6 counts of conspiracy to commit intentional interference with performance of election duties?
Guilty.
In a shocking 11th hour move, Sidney Powell, the Kraken lawyer, pleads guilty this morning in a Fulton County courthouse to 6 counts of conspiracy to commit intentional interference with an election. Now, Powell may be put on probation, but a special condition of that probation, she must testify truthfully when the state of Georgia calls upon her to do so. So how does this impact Donald Trump? He doesn't even have a trial date yet, but now his lawyer, his campaign's lawyer, will be called to testify if he goes to a jury trial, if he doesn't take a plea. She has information about him that he doesn't want you to know, and so be on the lookout, because if Donald Trump goes to trial, Sidney Powell will be a star witness against him.
A star witness. And you don't think that's why she took the plea? Okay. She's trying to save her own tail. Okay. They got them in a room, most likely, let me say allegedly, and told them, if you do not testify against Trump, you're going to jail for some years. This lady ain't never even set foot inside of a jail unless she's talking to a client or something. But do you think you would take that same deal to keep your own tail out of jail? Do you think you would do the same as Sidney Powell? Do you? Listen to this. Listen.
Sidney Powell, one of the 19 co-defendants in the Trump election case in Fulton County, pleaded guilty. This is just one day before jury selection was set to begin in her trial.
Sidney Powell, one of Donald Trump's former attorneys, has agreed to plead guilty. They're just moments ago there in Georgia. But remember, she is part of the group that was alleged to have participated in this conspiracy to subvert the election, specifically as it relates to overturning the election results. But as part of this deal, the most significant thing, guys, is that she has actually agreed to testify against other people, which is obviously devastating news to the former president and the other co-defendants.
She agreed to testify. That's part of the plea deal. She agreed to testify against Trump. Because if you don't testify against Trump, you will be spending most of the rest of your life in jail. Now, who like me believe that is blackmail? Okay. That is blackmail when you tell someone, okay, if you plead against this person, I'm going to give you such and such. If you testify, okay, we want you to tell the truth against Donald Trump. Well, how do we know it's the truth? Okay, it's one person's word against the other one. Okay, they will all lie because they promised, okay, to testify against Trump so they could be free as a damn bird. Okay, now I can't see this happening to Trump, but then again, anything is possible because we don't have none of our Republican leaders trying to stop none of this. We don't have it. We don't. Okay, Trump is doomed. His doom is going to take God up above to help this man. But my thing is, what pissed me off is you can't even say how you feel. Not even about an election. If you feel something was wrong, you going to jail. That's the bad part, y'all. You can't voice your opinion. You can't voice your beliefs and how you feel and things that you saw with your own eyes. Okay. Things you saw that was going on at the polls. Things that you saw that was going on at the drop boxes. Okay. You can't voice your opinion or you're going to go to jail? You spreading lies? How many politicians, especially Democrats, we've seen tell lies? Even your so-called president right now tell lies. He's been caught in lies. But he ain't in jail. And we ain't going to even talk about his son, Hunter Biden, doing deals that he ain't supposed to be doing. And also Biden getting that money. Trafficking. They're doing all kinds of stuff. Moving right along here. Sydney and Jenna Ellis is not the only one. This guy first said, what was his name? Kenneth Chesbro. He said he wasn't going to do it. Okay? He wasn't going to testify against Trump. Well, he wasn't going to make a plea deal. But he changed that tune real soon. Listen to this.
And another one bites the dust. The third guilty plea in DA Fani Willis's criminal prosecution of 19 co-defendants in Fulton County, Georgia, for their efforts to overturn the 2020 election results. Kenneth Chesbro, the fake elector scheme architect, pleading guilty to the first felony so far. He pled guilty to conspiracy to commit the intentional filing of a false document. Now, what false document? That would be that fake elector certificate that was transmitted to D.C. to then Vice President Mike Pence in order for him to delay or not even certify the results of the Electoral College vote. Now, what does this mean for Donald Trump? Well, he's one of the remaining 16 co-defendants. He doesn't even have a trial date yet, but he's going to get a trial date very soon because now that Chesbro and Powell have taken a plea, Judge Scott McAfee is going to convene and he's going to give a trial date to those remaining defendants. And that means when Donald Trump goes to trial, if he doesn't take a plea, two of his top attorneys are going to testify against him, as they both have to do so as a condition of their probation.
Another one bites the dust. Do you think Trump is going to give in? Do you think Trump is going to be like, oh, what the hell? I might as well just go ahead and plead guilty and just let me get a lesser term. Somebody else going to have to run for president, because if I get a felon, if he gets a felon, y'all, he can't run for president, okay? They trying anything necessary to throw Trump in jail, but I think if they throw Trump in jail, y'all, that's going to be the final straw for Republicans and conservatives. I'm talking about the true conservatives and Republicans, not these rhinos, okay? That will be the final straw. There will be an uprising, an outroar, and you might see civil war within the United States of America. Don't be surprised, okay? Everybody loves Donald Trump, okay? They do. But you know what, though? These people so stupid. They don't know that when they take Trump to court, okay, Trump has evidence. The evidence is going to come out. They're going to show the evidence. He ain't as dumb as y'all think he is, okay? Some of these people, some of these judges, some of these lawyers, some of these politicians, they going down, okay? Y'all trying to take me down? Well, okay, I am going to show y'all, okay, what I have and what I can do, okay? I'm not God Almighty, okay? But God gave me a lot of sense, okay? Now, I just hope everything goes well for Trump. I do. I really do. We know that Pence is a snake. He's always been a snake. Trump just didn't know it. People hide it real good, like some of these fake Republicans, in name only, okay? We understand, okay? They probably put themselves in place, and really and truly they were a Democrat, and they knew they was a Democrat, but they knew that they could divide the Republican Party. That's why we're having a hard time electing a Speaker of the House. It was done on purpose, y'all. I need y'all to go down there in that comment section and tell me what y'all think. Do you think this is blackmail? I do, okay? If you don't do such and such, okay, we're going to send you to jail. We ain't going to give you this. We ain't going to give you that. That's blackmail, okay? Do y'all think Trump will go to jail? Do you? Would you testify against Trump if you was his friend or his lawyer? Would you testify against him to save your own hide? I couldn't do it, y'all. I couldn't testify against him. I mean, I'm afraid. I'm more afraid of God Almighty. Okay. I'm afraid. You're supposed to fear God. But some people don't fear God. Okay. They do things knowing that they can go down. Okay. That God will condemn them. They do it. They don't care because they feel like they can ask for forgiveness because that's what the Bible says. But God knows when you are sincere. He knows. Okay. That prayer was not sincere. All right. Let me move on because I'm pissed off. I'm getting mad. And with that note, y'all, on that note, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.